Hello, friends. It's me, Mr. Proft. Not in my guest room anymore. I'm actually in my dining room here in sunny Santa Monica, California. I think over my shoulder here you can see my refrigerator, and on top of the refrigerator is a crock pot, electric crock pot, which I like to make stuff in, nice and yummy. That looks like it's a bowl of candy. It's a bit of a mess. Actually, ignore what's going on back over there. Focus on me if you can. So today we're going to do two things. Actually, we're going to do three things. First thing, I'm going to cough. Okay. Second thing is I'm going to be reading you a story today. The story doesn't have any pictures, so you're going to have to listen very closely and use your imagination to try to see what's happening in the story. And you'll want to do that because at the very end, I'm going to ask you some questions. Details from the story. I want to see if you can retell or tell me again what happened in the story. Well, actually, you won't be able to tell me, but you will be able to tell your learning buddy. So we're going to listen very closely to that story and be able to tell our learning buddy some of the details from it. After that, and before we close, I will be going over our scoop words. We'll do our little flashcard routine. Knowing our scoop words is very important. Being able to read these words quickly will help us to be better readers, much, much better readers. Okay, so let's begin with that story I talked about. The story is called Josh's New Home, and Josh is a character that we've met before. Remember, Josh was an animal. Do you remember what kind of animal Josh was? I think he's been in 2 or 3 other stories. He's a rat. Sometimes we see him with Chip the cat. Chip's not, I don't think he's in this story. I think we actually are meeting some of Josh's friends. But Josh, we remember from some of the previous stories. So Josh lives in a little rat hole in an alley wall. He wants to make his rat hole the coziest and most inviting rat hole in the alley. So he's been collecting items from the alley trash cans for weeks, using them to decorate his home. Josh invites his friend Ben over to show him his newly decorated rat hole. Wow, Ben says as he walks into the den. This looks great. You even have a rug. Yes, Josh says. I found a piece of red fabric, and it was the perfect size for a rug. And a bed, says Ben. Yes, says Josh. I stuffed some cotton balls into a mitten. It's very comfortable. Josh and Ben sit in the den and chat. They talk about the weather and their alley friends. Josh offers Ben a snack. They split a peanut and dip it into a packet of jam Josh found. May I have a drink? Ben says. Of course. Here's some water, Josh says as he hands Ben a plastic water bottle top he uses as a cup. But Ben drops the cup and spills the water all over the rug. Oh no, says Ben. I'm so sorry. You worked so hard to decorate your place, and now I've made a mess. I decorated my rat hole so I could share it with my friends, says Josh. I wouldn't even care if you got sticky jam all over the floor. I'm just happy to share my home. Ben and Josh sit back down and continue to enjoy their snacks and each other's company. Aw, that's pretty cool. That's nice. So, here are some questions I'd like to ask you about the story, and you're going to tell the answers to your learning buddy, because I can't hear you. First thing, what things did Josh put into his home? So Josh is decorating his home, and he put some things in that he talked about. So what are some of the things that Josh put inside his house? I'll wait a second while you tell your learning buddy. I'm thinking about 2 things in particular. Okay, thing 1, you'll remember, is he made a bed out of cotton balls and an old mitten. He found a mitten and stuffed cotton balls into it and made that into a bed. And then he also had a red rug. Remember, he found some fabric and he used that to make a rug for his little house. Who did Josh invite into his house? Who did Josh invite into his house? So in the story, Josh brought a friend in, invited him, asked him to come into the house with him. Who was that friend? Remember the name? was Ben, his friend. In the story, it says that Josh wanted to make his rat hole the coziest and most inviting rat hole in the alley. What does cozy mean? What is cozy? Cozy is another word for comfortable. It means it's something that feels very nice. Like you put on your nice cozy pajamas, your nice warm, comfortable pajamas, or you get inside your cozy bed, your nice fluffy, soft, comfortable bed. So he said he wanted to make his rat hole the coziest and the most inviting home in the alley. So we talked about cozy. What does inviting mean? He wanted his rat hole to be the coziest and most inviting rat hole in the alley. What does inviting mean? An inviting place means it's a place that you want to bring your friends over to. It's a place that your friends would like to visit. It means your friends are happy to go there. It's an inviting place. Inviting means that you're happy to go there. Josh said his rug was made out of red fabric. What is fabric? So Josh said his rug was made out of some red fabric. What is fabric? Well, if you've ever gone to a fabric store, fabric is the stuff that clothes are made out of. Like this is a fabric called cotton. So this is cotton fabric, which my Aspire shirt is made out of. You may have a sort of stretchy piece of clothes that's made out of polyester. That's another kind of fabric. So fabric is something that clothes are made out of, or sometimes it's even like another word for clothes. All right. What does Ben think about Josh's place? So Ben comes to Josh's place. What does he think? Does he like it? Bless you. Does he not like it? I think he likes it. He's like, wow, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. He kept saying, wow, that looks great. Why was Ben sorry that he spilled the water? So Ben spills some water. Why is he sorry about that? He was sorry because he didn't want to ruin Josh's place. He didn't want to ruin the rug or ruin the furniture. So he felt bad that he might have ruined it. Why didn't Josh get mad? Right? Josh did not get mad when his friend spilt the water all over the furniture. Why not? Because he was just happy that his friend was there. He's like, hey, I created this place for my friends to come over, and I'm just happy that you're here. So it's really very sweet. Josh is a really, for a rat, is a very nice, considerate dude. So there you go. Did you like the story? Yeah, kind of cool. like that we're staying with this one character, and we're seeing the multiple stories. If you want to draw a little picture of Josh's house and send that to me, I would really love to see that. I think that would be a cool maybe project you could do. Speaking of things that we can do, before we close, as advertised, I wanted to go through our scoop word cards. So I'm going to hold a word up, and I want you to say the word. Okay, ready? A. 2. I. The. He. You. 4. Or. Can. She. Like. See. Do. His. Is. Had. By. Be. Up. Was. It. There you go. How many of those did you get right? If you didn't get all of them right, it means you got to practice more with your learning buddy. If you got them all right, pat on the back. All right. Thank you. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you for visiting my kitchen, or my dining room. Sorry, you want to look around? That's towards the laundry room and the pantry. That's the closet where I keep all my board games in, and those are some bananas right there. All right, thank you very much. Keep moving forward. Bye-bye.